Labrada shares 6 simple tips to reduce cortisol and burn belly fat. Labrada laid out his no-nonsense tips for less stress and a leaner midsection. Bodybuilding legend Labrada is still maintaining a shredded physique at 65 and is showing how he's done it. On February 14, 2026, he broke down 6 simple tips to reduce cortisol and help burn belly fat. During his prime, Labrada put on masterclass posing routines, highlighting the strengths of his aesthetic physique. Though he never secured the Mr. Olympia title, he achieved massive success as a men's open contender. He pushed all-time greats of the sport, from Lee Haney to Rich Garce-Barry and Sean Ray. Labrada's name is still going strong today. His son, Hunter Labrada, continues to navigate the men's open waters in the IFBB Pro League. In between mentoring his son, Labrada has remained in spectacular shape, a sign of his longevity and health. Labrada's 6 tips to reduce cortisol and burn belly fat. Find his tips from the video below. Exercise. Nutrition. Watch stimulants and caffeine. Sleep is non-negotiable. Supplements. Lifestyle stress management. Exercise. While it's obvious, Labrada emphasized that resistance training is an easy lever to pull to control cortisol. Exercise and work out. Remember that any exercise is better than no exercise. Resistance exercise with weights is the best way to build muscle, lower blood sugar levels, lower cortisol levels, and lower visceral fat levels. Exercise is perhaps the best and fastest way to burn off cortisol levels. Nutrition. He recommended small, frequent meals throughout the day that don't contain simple carbs. Eat small, frequent meals through the day and watch those simple carbs. Avoid simple carbs and focus on high-protein foods. Watch stimulants and caffeine. Caffeine can help when energy levels dip, but he warned against too much, as it can affect your stress response. Be careful with stimulants. Whether they come from energy drinks or coffee, caffeine increases the stress response and cortisol levels. Now, that may not be a bad thing before a workout, but again, during the day, higher cortisol levels are something to be avoided. You may want to try black tea instead of coffee, as it results in lower cortisol levels. Sleep is non-negotiable. Easier said than done. Labrada said sleep can keep cortisol levels in check and help reduce belly fat. Sleep is the best way to recover, to grow, to replenish your body and your mind, and too little sleep or interrupted sleep can actually lead to an increase in cortisol level and increase belly fat. Supplements. Supplements like vitamin C, phosphatidin, and whey protein can help with serotonin, which in turn can moderate cortisol. Cortisol metabolism is positively impacted by supplements such as vitamin C, phosphatidin, and whey protein. Scientists believe that whey protein increases serotonin and tryptophan levels in the brain, which counteract those stress hormones, he said. Lifestyle stress management. Lastly, Labrada shared that managing daily stressors can make a significant difference. These could be as simple as less screen time at night. Back away from the electronics the last few hours before bedtime. Use relaxing backgrounds, nature sounds, or music to reduce stress, and limit alcohol, which can impair your sleep quality. Hearing what we should do for better health is common, but advice on how to follow through is rare. Labrada recently unpacked 4 mindset hacks to help individuals stay consistent with training and diet. He explained that perception, excuses, thinking in extremes, and negative self-talk are the most destructive habits that distance you from fitness goals. Labrada believes these 6 tips can help anyone manage cortisol and reduce belly fat. At 65 years old, he's determined to help his fan base achieve healthy, sustainable progress and goals.